So a poll's recently gone up by Gust Games, who are a developer who specialises in anime games and work solely for Koei Tecmo. They put up a poll basically asking people to vote for which anime game they'd like to see in the future. And I'm just basically making a video to let everyone know this poll is available. If you want to click on the link in the description below and cast your vote, go ahead and do so. I'm making this video as well to discuss what I voted for and why I voted for it, and basically to just put arguments forward and see if anyone else agrees with me. Just basically to create discussion. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment section below. If you disagree with me, in the comment section below, and just basically if you've got any opinions, please leave them in the comment section below. Click on the link and cast your votes as well. Now the options here, I've got them in front of me, are Naruto, One Piece, Sword Art Online, Other, it gives you the option to write in an anime, Fairy Tail, Hunter x Hunter, and One Punch Man. Now I voted for One Punch Man, and there's a number of reasons for this. First of all, for the process of elimination, I'm not a big fan of One Piece or Naruto. Sword Art Online, we get a game for Sword Art Online every single year. I'm currently working through Lost Songs, and there's another one coming out this year. I've never seen Hunter x Hunter or Fairy Tail. They are on my list of anime to watch, which really does leave One Punch Man and Other. Now, we've never seen a One Punch Man game, and I know what most of you are thinking. A One Punch Man game wouldn't work because either you'd have to downscale Saitama's power, since he is One Punch Man, and that is kind of the thing with Saitama, is that he can beat any enemy except for Boros apparently with one punch. Now that is true in a sense, but there's another way they could do this game, so hear me out. This is why I picked One Punch Man, and you can either agree with me or disagree with me. That's absolutely fine, let me know if you do, but I want to put my arguments forward basically to explain how I think a One Punch Man game will work. Now remember, this is all subjective. This is just my opinion. Let me know what you think. Please hear me all out and then let me know what you think, because I'm interested. I'm trying to start a discussion here, and I'm interested in hearing what other people have to say. So first of all, we've never seen a One Punch Man game, which I think is true as well for Hunter x Hunter and Fairy Tail, but if there are games for those, people will let me know anyway. You don't have to play as Saitama in a One Punch Man game. One of the big things in One Punch Man is the hero association. So let's say for the story mode at least, you get to create your own hero. You start off as a Class C, really low rank hero, and you play through the story. There's an open world, for example, and you go around completing small quests for non-playable characters, and every so often a monster will appear that's relative to your power. So if you're a low rank Class C hero, a really weak monster will appear around you. Or, a strong monster for the lols, at some point. And then you beat it, you rank up, you level up and things like that. Eventually you've got to fight your way through stronger and stronger enemies and, occasionally fight a hero, say for training or whatever. Yeah, and I think that could work, ranking up your hero that way, at least in the story mode at least. I think there's also a place for multiplayer where you can play as either your hero or one of the actual characters. Now obviously for this you would have to downscale Saitama's power a little bit to actually make it so that nobody just plays as Saitama online, but the game's non-canon and online mode would just simply be a versus mode for a bit of fun, so I don't see any problem with that. I think it would be more of an issue if you did that in the story mode, but that's not really what I'm suggesting with this. So you could play as Speed of Sound Sonic versus Saitama and you'd still stand a fair chance. You could play as frickin' Moomin Rider, and if you were good enough, stand a chance against Saitama and things like that. And the way I've got it in my head is that Genos would be the sub-main boss of the game, and once you've beaten him, you will earn a fight with Saitama, finally giving Saitama that one fight he's always been looking for, that one exhilarating fight that he has waited for in the anime. He goes on about it all the time in the anime and the manga and things like that. So I think that's an interesting angle to take with a One Punch Man game. You're eliminating the need of downscaling Saitama's power, but at the same time you're also doing something worthy in the game. You're upgrading your hero the whole time, ranking up, leveling up. I mean, to say that there's hundreds of different ranks per class, I'm not saying you would rank up one rank per victory over a monster, because that would get tedious and long. So let's say you rank up 50 or 75 ranks, depending on how big of a quest you've completed. And I think that's quite interesting. You could have that little RPG element to the game as well, and overall I think there'd be enough content there to keep people entertained, not to mention a multiplayer versus screen mode where you can play as your own hero or an actual hero as well. So, I don't know, I mean, that's just the way I've got it in my head. I mean, the whole idea of One Punch Man is Saitama's looking for that one perfect fight, and I mean, how great would it be for our own heroes to be able to give that fight to Saitama, earning his respect at the end. Of course, it's Saitama, our hero. Once we've completed the last boss, we'll get a cutscene where Saitama beats our hero, although it doesn't kill him. They stand up, shake hands, and Saitama says, "You finally give me the fight I'm looking for." I mean, that's kind of a perfect ending for a game like that. And honestly, I think that'd be quite interesting. I think that'd be quite a fun game to play. I would love it. So I'm going to be tweeting this to Gust and Koei Tecmo. So if you are watching this, which I don't know whether you will, maybe not, but it's an interesting take on this game. It's something I'd definitely like to see if One Punch Man wins, which at the moment, at the time of checking, One Punch Man is winning with 22.2% of the vote. Hunter x Hunter is right below at 21.2%, and Fairy Tail's below that with 19.4%. I guess that's probably the appeal of the fact that these games are relatively sort of unused in the gaming market, whereas we get a Naruto game, One Piece game, and a Sword Art Online game every year in the case of Sword Art Online. So like that's probably the reason why One Punch Man, Hunter x Hunter, and Fairy Tail are winning. But at the moment, One Punch Man is winning. So I just thought I'd make this video because I thought it'd be an interesting topic to discuss. Some people are reporting on this poll as it is. I wanted to report on the poll and just give my thoughts on it and just explain why I think a One Punch Man game would work. There's a lot of people who I've had conversations with who don't think a One Punch Man game would work, and this is just something that occurred to me today that I think would definitely take their game and make it more workable, at least in the long run. You know, you've got, as I've said, just to recap, you know, you've got the create a hero element, which One Punch Man fans would love. Being a huge One Punch Man fan myself, I can attest to that. You've got the RPG sort of elements to the game as well, which expand the game's life. You know, the grinding to rank up, going on quests for people, defeating mini bosses, which would be the monsters and things like that. That's also interesting. Being able to fight some of the more iconic characters in the show, like the Carnage Kabuto, Saitama himself, Genos, Speed of Sound Sonic, the Paradises and things like that. That'd be fun. You've got the added Allura versus mode, you know, Saitama versus Genos. You know, who wouldn't want to play that and things like that. So generally, yeah, this is just me offering my thoughts, just rambling on a little bit as I like to do. If you've stuck around to the end of this video, please drop a comment in the comment section below. Does my proposed One Punch Man game sound interesting to you? Do you think it would work? Do you not think it would work? Remember, there's no such thing as a wrong opinion, so please drop yours in the comment section below. Feel free to disagree as long as you do it respectfully. I'll respect your opinion, that's absolutely fine. Feel free to agree with me, obviously, my opinions are amazing. And generally, yeah, let's just start a discussion, because this is basically what Koei Tecmo and Gus really want. They want people to discuss this poll and put ideas forward, I think. So that's what I'm trying to do with this video. So please drop a comment in the comment section below, like it, subscribe, all that lovely stuff. I've got other stuff on my channel, you know, anime stuff, you know, Dragon Ball stuff, especially a lot of stuff from Xenoverse. I've got WWE stuff on my channel. I've got all sorts of stuff, so go back, have a look at some of my other videos, check some of that out as well. I've got more content coming in the future. I'm getting Digimon Cyber Sleuth on Friday when it comes out in the UK, and I'll be doing some content for that. Not sure whether I'm going to review it yet. Stick around for any news on that. Like my Facebook page as well, all that sort of stuff. I think I'm just basically still just ranting and rambling on, and I can't even get my words out as it's 3:30 in the morning. So I'm going to end this video right here. So yeah, do what you got to do. I'm not going to list it all again, because every YouTuber lists it all like I've just done. It's just a habit for a lot of us. And again, I'm still rambling on. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.